After a day of marathon talks, Ukraine and the Trump administration appeared to bury the hatchet. The allies now back on the same page. In Saudi Arabia, Ukraine accepted a proposal brought by the U.S. for a total, immediate ceasefire lasting 30 days. Ukraine would pause fighting in the air, at sea, and at the front line, but only if Russia agrees as well.
The ball's now in their court.
In exchange for the full ceasefire, more than the partial one Ukraine had been proposing, the Trump administration backed away from its strong-arm tactics, resuming intelligence sharing with Ukraine and the supply of American weapons. Both were suspended after that disastrous meeting in the Oval Office when President Trump and Vice President Vance accused Ukrainian President Zelensky of being unappreciative of American assistance and not being serious about peace. President Trump said Ukraine has changed its position.
The last visit you saw at the Oval Office, that's a total ceasefire. Ukraine has agreed to it, and hopefully Russia will agree to it. We're going to meet with them later on today and tomorrow.
Is Zelensky invited back to the White House?
Sure.
President Zelensky thanked President Trump and said the U.S. must now try to convince Russia to stop its attacks, which continued overnight, even after the announcement. We agree, and if the Russians agree, silence will take effect at that very moment, Zelensky said. The Trump ceasefire would not end the war. It does not lay out terms, define territorial concessions, NATO membership, or other security arrangements. But it could pause the fighting in this conflict that has killed and injured around 1 million people on both sides and open the door for negotiations. The Kremlin this morning said it would not respond to the ceasefire until it hears more from the Americans. President Trump is expected to speak with Vladimir Putin soon. Savannah?
All right, Richard, thank you very much.
Hey, thanks for watching. And don't forget, you can catch the Today Show every morning on NBC or take Today when you're on the go. Just follow the Today podcast on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or wherever you listen.